friends, and welcome to this new Arabic lesson. Today I'm going to talk about culture in my world, and um, I'm not a Muslim, but many of you have asked me of how we celebrate Ramadan, what is Ramadan, and what do you do during Ramadan. So I'm going to answer you some of those doubts and questions that you have. According to my to my small experience, because I'm not a Muslim myself, but I have lived during all my life almost with Muslim people, Muslim friends and neighbors. So I know many things about this month, so I'm going to tell you them. And why? Because tomorrow it's supposed to begin according to the moon, because this is the ninth month of the Muslim calendar, moon calendar, and it's never exact, so it varies in 10 days every year. So it is supposed to begin tomorrow, and let me tell you what I know about it. Ramadan is, as I told you, the ninth month of the Islamic calendar, and it is celebrated. Why? Because it's the month where the Holy Quran was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad, and so this is a month where all Muslims fast from eating and fast from bad habits. It's a month which can teach you a lot of humility. It enables you to get forgiveness from God, from Allah, and through fasting from food and from bad habits, you become more spiritual. You can easily ask for forgiveness for your bad deeds, for the things that you have done badly, and Muslims fast from dawn, which is al-Fajr in Arabic, with the prayer of al-Fajr, with the Salat al-Fajr, and the call for fasting. You begin your fasting from food. You don't eat anything, you don't drink anything, and it lasts until the sunset, which is Maghrib. And with the Salat al-Maghrib, with the prayer of sunset, you can stop your fasting and you can eat up until the dawn of the day after, and this is the cycle for the whole month. People also in Muslims in Ramadan get closer to poor people, so they, by fasting you get to know how it is to be poor and not able to eat a lot of things that you can usually eat. So people get closer to poor people. They feel really what it is to feel the hunger, and that's why there's something very, very important, which makes also an important pillar of Islam, which is called zakat, which is the how do we call it, charity. So Muslims must give charity to people, to poor people. And I remember it's really nice because also Christians in my village used to also make part of fasting, at least for one day. And I remember my grandfather used to have this whole how do you call it, I don't know how to call it. Goat? No, it's not a goat. I will write it here, but I remember he used to cut this animal, and since it's really big and it's enough for many families, so he used to give also the zakat, the charity, to poor people in the village. So this is what Muslims are supposed to do in this month. So pray a lot, learn the Quran by heart, get more spiritual, closer to God by asking for forgiveness for the bad things that you have done, and getting closer to poor people and helping them. And it is really hard because I tried when we are at school. Also, Christians and Muslims used to gather in this whole in this month, and we used to fast together, and it's really, really hard because you can't even drink. So it really teaches you patience and teaches you self-control or body control. and it makes you really closer to God. So it's really nice. At the end of Ramadan, there's a Eid al-Fitr, which is in English you call it Eid, the Eid, but maybe you don't know. Eid means feast, and Fitr it's the feast after Ramadan. So where you can pray for 3 days. There's the first and second and third day of Eid al-Fitr, where you can go to the mosque. And many of my Muslim friends told me that there's one prayer, tarweeh maybe it's called, where you go and it is, you know, a whole it's a fantastic like environment of all prayers that I use also to hear in all the mosques in my village. So it's really nice because not only big people, and this is so interesting, that also young and very small children, they make part of the whole fasting thing. So you can, I mean, in Christmas, Christians, we Christians also have a fasting, and it's really easier and much more simple than fasting from Ramadan, because we only fast from drinking milk and eating meat before Easter. But what is incredible about Muslim people is that they all fast, while we Christians, we don't. Not all of us. I mean, not only the religious people fast this fasting before Easter, but Muslims, even if they are not religious, it's it's not only a religious feast, it's a cultural feast. It's something that everybody does, and it really makes me surprised. It's really nice thing to see also non-religious people making part of this fasting of this whole feast, and fantastic. All right, so I want to teach you how to say Happy Ramadan to somebody. So if you have a Muslim friend, this is the time you can tell him Ramadan Kareem, Ramadan Kareem. And there's also another way to greet somebody in Ramadan. You can tell him Ramadan Mubarak. Mubarak means blessed. So Ramadan Mubarak. And at the end of the month, you can say, at the end of the day where you break your fasting, you can say Iftar Mubarak, because it's called Iftar or Futur, the breaking of the fast, and you can tell him Iftar Mubarak. And at the end of the month, you can tell him, you can tell your Muslim friend Eid, Eid Fitr Mubarak, or Eid Fitr Saeed. And there's one international, I told you also before, one greeting of all feasts, Jewish, Muslim or Christian, in Arabic. So you can say Kul Aam wa Antum Bikhair. So this is also enough also, and it's really nice, and it's okay for all feasts. Kul Aam wa Antum Bikhair. Okay, so Ramadan Mubarak, everybody, all of my Muslim friends, and I wish you really a successful fasting and a successful closer way to God. And I really wish all your sins will be forgiven, and that all your praise will be accepted. So really happy Ramadan to everybody, and I'll see you in the next Arabic lesson. If you have any questions, I will try to answer, and I will try also to ask my Muslim friends for extra information, so I can be prepared to answer all of your questions. So thanks for watching, and Ramadan Kareem. Ma salama.